Welcome, everybody, to the greatest podcast ever created. I think Jesus Christ said that. It is the Speaking Nerd Podcast. I'm your one of the co-hosts. I was going to say I'm your host. I'm not the fucking host. That's Marvel. But I'm one of your co-hosts, also Grabbin. Today, we're going to be talking about Summer Games Fest. Because it kind of happened and we kind of just ignored it. So I think it's about time we talked about it. So, Marvel, take it away and tell the people what we're about to do.
Yeah, so we're going to go over the biggest announcements from Summer Games Fest. And because nobody talks about the streams that happened after the first one, like literally nobody said anything about them. So we're just going to stick with what happened
Because
in
they're
the
all
first stream,
fans.
and that's it. I guess some stuff happened with Netflix and, it didn't matter. So we're just going to go over the first stream. And I do have a list here.
The Volver digital, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. I have a list from a website because I'm too lazy to write my own, and I think we should talk about something that we've already talked about before, and I guess there is a trailer in the stream. So let's talk about Gotham Knights first, just to get that out of the way. Alter?
This is Game of the Year, and it's not even out yet. But it's Game of the Year. It's Game of the Century. It's Game of the Decade.
Okay.
Game of the life. That's what it is. It's the game of humanity.
I thought you said that about.
It's the game. It is the game.
It'll change your life. Nothing will ever be the same.
Okay, no. This is what Cyberpunk was advertised to be. Gotham Knights isn't a video game. It is a world.
It's an experience.
You are living there. This is what the metaverse was all about. This is what Mark Zuckerberg was talking about.
Can I ask you a question, Alter?
What's good?
Does Gotham Knights make you feel like Spider-Man?
Yes.
No, Gotham Knights really makes you feel like Superman.
It better. That's like.
Honest to God, it's the best Green Arrow game that's ever been made.
It'll be my favorite.
No, but in reality, I'm so fucking hyped for this game, but the trailer was so mid.
Yes. That's basically how I feel. It was just a very underwhelming trailer.
I think their advertising team just sucks. Really going to be good.
That's just Warner Brothers in general, though. Look at the fucking Flash movie right now. Our main actor is in jail. Come watch our movie.
He ain't in jail.
He hasn't been captured. They haven't been jacked.
He has 3 kids in a fucking basement with guns pointed at their heads. See it in fucking March or whenever it comes out.
Ooh, Flash movie. That is a discussion for another time.
Flash, played by Reverse Flash.
The bonus episode.
Bonus episode. But yeah, this trailer, there is really nothing to say on my end. Because I watched it and I immediately forgot about it like seconds after watching it.
I think it was...
Wing looks both like a Fortnite skin using a Fortnite glider.
It wasn't a good trailer, but it was I felt like they made it concise enough to the point that it doesn't outrage anybody.
Yeah, and it also made it concise to the point to where nobody's going to buy it.
Just be disappointed.
I think this game's going to be
I have a feeling this game's going to flop, which sucks.
I think the game's going to be good, but it's going to flop.
Because of how badly it was marketed.
I know, AJ.
Well, the same thing happened to Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy was critically acclaimed, but no one fucking bought that game.
No.
Now Square Enix is investing in NFTs and Final Fantasy Online.
The fact is that most of comic book media has crap marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the MCU?
So yeah, I really have nothing else to say about this trailer.
Yeah, I mean, like I think it's gonna be a really good game, but they don't know how to market it at all.
Yeah.
How I feel about it.
I still pre-ordered it, so
I haven't yet, but
fuck
I'm
you,
going
Warner
to.
Brothers, if it ends up sucking.
Let me ask you this: did you pre-order the deluxe edition or just the standard?
No,
I don't think any of us are going to waste
regular
money on the
version.
deluxe
I'm not.
edition.
Okay.
Now listen, I think the game's gonna be great, but that deluxe edition is fucking ass.
No, it's terrible.
There's literally no reason to buy it.
Batman Beyond skins look like they're just wearing blackface.
Okay. So I guess we'll move on to the actual first game on this list, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is a sequel to the Modern Warfare reboot.
Yes.
Okay.
How many Modern
We already went over this,
Warfares
Marvel.
at
Yes.
this point?
They don't know that. Yeah, so they had a gameplay trailer showing off one of the levels from the game, and it's all right. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it.
I don't get excited for Call of Duty anymore.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't really play Call of Duty, but I'm happy for Call of Duty players. If this is something to be happy for.
I'm
Don't know.
depressed for him. Have you seen fucking Vanguard? Oh my god.
No, don't even talk about Vanguard. The only good Call of Duty games,
Game
in my
was the
opinion,
game that came out
are
last year.
the Black Ops games and the original Modern Warfare games. They're like great level. The new Modern Warfare reboot is good.
World at War, throw it. Give some
World
respect
at
to
War's
World at War, alright?
World at War is the Black Ops game. I'm including World at War. I'm including it. World at War is the first Black
Alright.
Ops game, essentially.
Alright.
First Treyarch
Advanced
game.
Warfare is pretty good too. That's underrated.
What is?
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare is underrated.
Yeah, I think it is too, to an extent. I have issues with it, but at the same time, I had a great time playing it when it first came out. So I think more of mine is nostalgia than anything.
From a gameplay aspect, it's a great game.
I don't know. I prefer the other ones more.
Like it's fun to play.
Yeah. And in my opinion, Call of Duty World War II was a very good game. I really enjoyed the story on that.
Mm.
I'm mid.
All right, well, go play freaking Mario Kart. Okay. I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with Mario
I'm gonna
Kart.
go play
Everyone.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, the greatest game that came out this year.
I haven't played it yet, but I really want to. But back on topic. So yeah, I'm excited to play the next Call of Duty game, which is Modern Warfare. And I think the most interesting thing is that the current Modern Warfare games are now connected to the Black Ops games. So that is very interesting.
Yes.
So that should be exciting to see what they do. Or they're going to absolutely ruin the Black Ops games by doing that, which is probably next to Arkham and Assassin's Creed, my favorite game series. So they better not screw it up.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not expecting this to be bad. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I feel out of touch because most of my experience with Call of Duty mostly goes back to, you know, the PS2 games, World at War, you know, the Black Ops games, you know, just kind of in that era. And
Yeah.
after that, it's been, you know, there have been some good games I've heard and some really bad ones. And I tried Warzones and that just wasn't for me. And so, I mean, this game, it's probably going to come out this fall, and, you know, all the hardcore fans are going to play it for, you know, they're going to play it for the year, and, you know, they'll have the next game next year, and, you know, just the cycle continues.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I really enjoy like the campaign for the first Modern Warfare remake.
Good.
The multiplayer was not it, but the
No.
campaign was pretty good. So I hope at least this new Modern Warfare 2 will just just continue what was great about that original reboot's story.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I coming out comprehensive?
No. It
You're
makes
fine.
sense.
You're fine.
Fuck you.
You don't sound like an asshole at all. But anyway.
Well,
You a
Oh,
To be
fucking I
fair,
will
all
beat your
never
motherfucking
makes
ass for this.
sense.
what was that,
So,
AJ?
to be fair, alter never makes sense, so it's not any change from
What was that,
usual.
AJ? Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because you're like an hour late to the podcast.
Not an hour late,
Anyway,
most
moving
likely.
on. So since Alter brought up Ninja Turtles, I figured we'll talk about that next. Because there was a trailer during the Summer
Let's
Games
go.
Fest. It announced not only Casey Jones as a
The
playable
Casey
character,
Jones trailer, right?
but it also announced the release date, which I wasn't expecting it to be this early. I figured it'd be like late July, like early August, that type of thing. But no, it literally came out. What was it, like a week after the trailer launched?
Like a week after.
Yeah. And I've played it, Alter's played it, and the game's great.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, game of the year, baby.
From what I've seen, it looks incredible. And as someone who's a big fan of those older, uh, 8-bit games, I'm really excited to play it.
Yeah, no, it is stellar what they've done with that game, and I recommend everybody check it out.
It definitely looks like a game of the year.
It's one of my contenders for sure.
Plus, I
What the
don't.
fuck else came
I
out this
feel
year?
I feel like we haven't had a game that looks this good of this like game style in the longest time.
Have you played Celeste or like any game like that? Celeste is a beautiful game. Started out there. That game was not that old. That game came out like 3 years ago.
I mean, if you're talking just the beat 'em up genre, I would disagree because you've had games like another great example is Streets of Rage 4, which was also I think made by the same guys who made the TMNT
Yeah, I was
game.
about to say. Yeah, I was about to say Streets of Rage.
And even on the indie scene, like another beat 'em up that I played, the Takeover is a great example of that kind of style of
Really?
beat 'em up. So yeah, but yeah, I'm glad we've gotten.
Bro, indie
No.
developers been killing these retro style games.
They really have, like, they've been on a roll for the last decade or so.
Like I get more excited over these games than I do like actual like AAA games.
Yeah.
Like I was more hyped over I was more hyped over Shredder's Revenge than I was any Call of Duty in the past like decade.
Yeah. But yeah, the game's great. Everybody check it out. The trailer was really good too, and I'm glad that this game is out now. And
The trailer was really well done. Like,
yeah,
maybe they should market it Gotham Knights.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they make Gotham Knights a 16-bit beat 'em up, bro, I swear.
You know what? Even if it was a 16-bit beat 'em up, I'd still play it for sure.
I'd absolutely play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, four-player couch co-op? Come on.
And generally, I'd like to see more beat 'em ups when it comes to like mainstream properties.
Yeah.
There was
Because
a pretty
I was just
decent
at
like
the
Space Jam beat 'em up that came out last year.
arcade
Like
on Tuesday, and I was playing games like X-Men: Children of the Atom and a bunch of other great arcade games.
Yeah. Yeah, we need more arcades in
It
this
had The
era.
Simpsons beat 'em up.
Dave
And it
and Buster's ain't cutting it, dog.
No.
wasn't Dave and Buster's. It's called Wreck Bar.
Anyway,
Is what's
I feel like
Right.
modern arcade games just aren't as fun as like old retro ones. Like yeah, they're
Absolutely.
cool experiences for a little bit, but they're not. They're not anything like the old beat 'em ups. Like what the fuck was? Oh my god! Now I feel stupid because I can't remember that one Ninja Turtle game.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, Turtles in Time. I was gonna say Turtles Back in Time. I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's phenomenal. And then like the Simpsons arcade
Time?
game, the X-Men arcade game.
So,
Like
so I played Battletoads, and Battletoads is so fun.
You're talking about the recent Battletoads,
Battletoads is
right?
hard though. Battletoads is a
No,
bitch.
the original
Oh,
Battletoads.
okay.
They had like
The
a
original Battletoads is a bitch, dog.
arcade.
Oh no!
God
the
bless your
Turbo
soul.
Tunnel.
Oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god.
um, all right, I think we should just move on because there's a number of stuff on this
Exactly.
list.
We spent too much time talking about a game that's already out.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
the Callisto Protocol, which, from my understanding, it's Dead Space without actually being Dead Space.
It looks fun.
Game is this Clitoris Protocol, man. I don't care. It's not Gotham Knights, bro. And it's definitely not Shredder's Revenge.
All right, got his thoughts down. AJ, you keep going.
Well, I think I good atmosphere. It looks fun. It doesn't look the most unique, but a good time. And I'll always go towards that type of game.
Yeah.
I might play it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Swifty, your thoughts?
I don't really know much about it, so I can't really give full-fledged thoughts on it.
Okay.
I didn't even hear about it until you guys I kind of saw a bit of
You
it.
didn't
at
even
the
watch
Games
Summer. You didn't even watch
No,
Summer
I-
Games Fest. What
I
are you
watched
talking
Summer
about?
Games Fest. I was in the live stream with Marvel. I mean, I wasn't in it with him, but I was in the chat watching it with him.
No, that
was the
Oh wait,
that was
State
the
of
state
Play.
of play.
that was
Wasn't
State of Play. No, but I did watch Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
I did.
it? No, I still don't believe you.
Anyway,
The best game that was showed off
Fine.
on the state of play was a goddamn rollerblade game.
Find Caden.
by the way, go watch
Yeah,
that State of Play reaction
rollerblade game
stream.
though.
So yeah, this game like
When
When are
rollerblade
we
game
going
was
to talk
fire.
about the game where you can play a cat?
oh that one. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm sure this will be a good.
Hey, so go watch Marvel's First Impressions on Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah. I'm sure this will be a fine game. I don't imagine it'll be like too much. Like I don't imagine it'll be a hit necessarily. It'll probably be another like Guardians game, or it'll be like people will like it, but it's probably not going to make a whole lot of money. So,
Yeah.
But from what I saw of the trailer, it's not bad or anything, and I don't want it to be bad, but it's just like it's just there. So, anyway, I'm going to move on to something that I'm really interested in. The Cuphead DLC is coming out this month. Has anybody here played Cuphead besides me?
I have not, but I've seen someone I went to high school with. They used to play it all the time in class,
Okay.
I've played some.
so I know a little bit about it.
So
Fun game.
okay,
I don't care.
I didn't know there was DLC coming out.
yeah, this thing's been in development for like.
How old is the game? Isn't it? Hasn't
Well-
it been out since like 2018?
Well, the game's been out since 2017, and I think right afterwards they were like, okay, we're
Jesus.
doing DLC for it. So, I'm not surprised that it took
Oh,
this
yeah.
long.
The only
Because
thing Cuphead related that I've seen is the Netflix show.
yeah,
It's a really fun game.
it is fun. It's hard though, so I'll just keep that
It
in mind
is.
while you're playing.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's
I do want to check it out, though. I'm not gonna lie. The art style looks fantastic.
yeah, no,
The
I
way it's
love
animated.
yeah, a very like a 30s cartoon, like Betty Boop, that kind of thing. That
Like
Flips
Popeye.
the cat.
I'm an
Yeah.
animation nerd. That's why it just appeals to me.
Yes,
This game
you are.
appeals to me and me only, but I still haven't played it.
I had to bring out Felix the cat because I watched a lot of that.
But yeah, this DLC looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to buy it day one, so yeah, I'm very interested in it, and I recommend
You think
everybody.
you'll,
I mean,
It's no Shredder's Revenge.
no, but
do you think you'll stream the Cuphead DLC?
Did
maybe,
you say it's coming out?
That'd be
maybe
cool.
if I don't rage quit.
I'd be curious.
Dude, you won't.
um,
Shot every single time you die. Do it.
We get to see you rage quit live.
Take a shot of straight vodka every single time that you die.
oh man, drunk Cuphead, that's going to be coming like at the end of the year. That'll be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be blacked out in the hospital
Drug head.
at the end of that stream.
Drunk.
That should be like the 125.
It's just me playing Cuphead
Like,
drunk.
Yep. Yeah, it would be great.
I feel like if Drughead was an actual character, they would sound like Tally from South Park.
Oh god.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're into the 30s kind of animation renaissance, and I would definitely, if you're into that and games that'll bust your balls, then
The
definitely
Renaissance,
check
that was
out
the creation.
Cuphead. And its DLC when it comes out June 30th. Okay, so I guess to briefly mention, Street Fighter 6 had another trailer. This one
That
being for,
looks great.
Yeah. This trailer is for the character reveal of Guile. So, which is cool, Street Fighter 6, it's like, it looks cool, definitely, for sure. Like, it looks good.
Got a
to
great
me-
artistic style.
To me, it doesn't look, visually, it doesn't look that much better than Street Fighter 5, but that's just me. But I'm sure once it
There's a
comes
few
out.
things that are way more interesting about it than Street Fighter 5, though.
Yeah, like I'm interested to see what they do with the whole, open world that they did for, I guess, the State of Play trailer and whatnot. But yeah, I'm sure this will be good when it comes out. So I may or may not buy it day one. We'll see what happens. But
Depends on if he's done playing Cuphead or not.
which, knowing my
I mean,
experience,
I'm a big
Probably
fighting
still
game
gonna be
fan.
playing
Like
it.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, that's all up my alley.
yeah.
So I'll definitely play it. Maybe not day one, because I'm kind of busy with two games that are called Shredder's Revenge and Gotham Knights.
It
But I definitely intend on checking out Street Fighter 6. I played a decent amount of Street Fighter 5. I know I played a lot of Street Fighter, but I think I played the Marvel vs. Capcom games more than I've played Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I personally grew up more on Street Fighter than any of the other fighting games. In
I grew up
arcade,
the most on Mortal Kombat.
consoles.
Yeah, I was a Mortal Kombat kid.
That's why I like Injustice so much. Is Batman and Mortal Kombat.
That's
Honestly, I
basically
haven't I don't think I've through an entire Mortal Kombat game.
I've played through most of them, including Shaolin Monks, bro.
Shaolin Monks
Just did a lot
is
of
great.
You to bring that. Oh my god, where's that? Where was that at Summer Games Fest? Huh? Another realm.
Yeah, that would be great to see. I mean, that's either this year or next year. That's like Mortal Kombat's 30th anniversary. So you think they'd have a game like to celebrate that. But who knows? Maybe we'll get something at the Game
Literally,
Awards.
both of their main franchises ended on like a like a choose your own ending.
Yeah.
That's a horrible way to put it, but literally there is no canon ending to Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat vs. DC 2. Let's go.
Yes. So I guess we're all in agreements. We're all looking forward to Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out for it.
Absolutely.
I'm
It looks really
decently
exciting.
excited. Not as much as Gotham Knights. But
Or yeah. Okay, let's talk about
definitely not Shredder's Revenge.
yeah. Nothing can top it. So let's talk about Aliens Dark Descent.
I don't think the Rapture could top it.
A game launching next year, which I was kind of surprised to see a trailer for, especially because we just got an Aliens game like a month or two ago. So hopefully this one's
what?
good. An Aliens game, Aliens Dark Descent.
I knew that, but there was one a month ago.
Yeah, there was one that came out like a month or two ago, and it involved you playing as like the military. I forget the name of it. I think it's like I can't remember the name, but yeah, literally an Aliens game just came out, and there's already a trailer for the next one. So
I thought the last Aliens game that was made was Isolation, which is
no,
There was
top tier
it
horror
was the last
game.
good one for sure, but no, I think there's been a few since that. Which,
I mean, there was like that Five Nights at Freddy's clone that they dropped.
yeah.
I'm gonna be really honest. Stopped caring about the Alien franchise after Aliens. It's just a reality.
Don't act like you were alive in the 80s. Don't act like you were.
Aliens wasn't that late. Yeah, it was late 80s.
I mean, as far as movies go, like that's fair because Aliens or Alien 3 and the fourth movie, which I can't remember the name of, it's like they're not great, especially like Alien
Is that
3.
Resurrection?
I think that was Resurrection.
And there were all the other bad ones after that.
I mean, Prometheus was interesting to me. It wasn't particularly great, but it had some interesting ideas. And then the last Alien movie that came out wasn't that good. So, I mean, that's fair, but like, I mean, if you're looking for a video game, then Aliens Isolation is like the best one by far. So,
I guess I just don't play licensed games that much. I mean, like, games connected to movies. Whatever.
yeah.
Anyways, back to a game we care about. Gotham Knights. No. Talk about it again.
How about we not do that? So, let's talk about Fall Guys, which I literally have nothing to say. There's a lot of these
free
games
now. Still,
It's
no
free?
one's gonna play it.
Yeah, no.
I don't even remember what this is.
Basically,
I'm
you
surprised you
play
don't know what it
as
is. You just now find out what a video game.
basically you play as a marshmallow that's trying to get to the end of an obstacle course, and that's it. That's the whole game.
That sounds like the most.
Play as a chubby abomination of God. You have to get through the 7 rings of hell.
Yeah, now it's free for everyone. So
That sounds like it's
I
been
think
done
that's
a
kind of
billion.
bullshit. It wasn't free to begin with.
no, when it launched, it was like what, $15-$20 to play it for like, I don't know, I can't remember how much it
Yeah,
was,
it
but
was
it was
a
like,
ripoff.
yeah,
Why would you pay $1
It
for a
wasn't
game
worth
like
it.
that?
it wasn't really.
It's literally a battle royale game. Just go get Fortnite, or like Among Us was big right after that.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's just that's just not a new concept at all.
no, I'm honestly really
I mean, I
tired
will
of battle
definitely
royales.
actually play it now that it's free.
Yeah, I mean,
The battle royale trend is basically dead, but they just keep pumping them out. It's kind of dumb. They just had a Vampire the Masquerade one come out called like Blood Hunt, and like the gameplay looks sick, but because it's a battle royale game, I'm immediately turned off.
yeah, they're just making all these games that like they don't fit the battle royale format and just doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, since it's free, it's worth a shot. Like it's worth trying out just for the sake of trying out, just to see why people played it in the first place. But other than that, I don't think there's a lot of merit to playing it at all.
They played it for like a month, and then Among Us became big.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And Among Us
Anyways,
was
I can't
like,
wait for Gotham Knights Battle Royale.
it's
TMNT Shredder's Revenge Battle Royale mode.
Goat Simulator 3 is happening, I guess.
Yeah, that's the real game of the year right there, fellas.
That's game of the century.
That sounds more like
2014 YouTube is back with a bang. If Jacksepticeye does not play Goat Simulator 3, I'm actually unsubscribing.
I laughed at this trailer particularly because it's supposed to be a parody of I think it was one of the Dead Rising games or something like that. And
It was Dead Island. It
Dead
was a Dead
Island,
Island
yes.
one.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I remember seeing a reaction video, and the guy watching it was like, it's like Dead Island, Dead Island, Dead Island remake, Dead Island remaster, and then the goats show up, and it's just like, fuck. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna play it. So
Still definitely a day one purchase for me personally.
along with Gotham Knights
Yeah,
and TNT Shredder.
I pre-ordered both of them. And I would say I would pre-order Shredder's Revenge, but I already bought it, and I'm actually already done with it. I beat it twice last night.
Yeah.
I'm a professional
I feel
Shredder's
like
Revenge
even if
speedrunner
you
now.
don't actually want to play it, you gotta buy it just like for the sake of having it.
Well, I feel like if I'm not gonna buy it, then
Oh yeah, for the
YouTube's
meme,
gonna
you gotta
be
buy
recommending.
Ghost.
YouTube's just gonna be recommending it anyway. So when this comes out,
I'm gonna
like
be
all
the
my
first
feed
one
is
to
just
hop
gonna
on
be
the
that.
train to play it on my channel.
You should do that. You stream Goat
I'll
Simulator
be the Goat
while I
Simulator
stream.
guy. I'll be like the Allier for Goat Simulator.
You stream Goat Simulator while I stream Cuphead.
Yeah,
Oh my
except
God.
yours is taking a shot every time you die. Mine is taking a shot every single time I have a seizure.
All right.
By the end of it, we're both dead.
All right. Next game that I want to talk about that I feel it's worth a discussion is Marvel's Midnight Suns, because they did have a new trailer, and the game has a release date. It's coming out this October, and looks all right, I'll say.
Fun.
Not really my style of game, but I'm still intrigued. I'm
It's not
definitely
like
gonna check it out.
not like overwhelming excitement, but it looks fun.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm
like
not like I'm not. It's no Gotham Knights or Ghost Simulator.
I mean,
But
no, no, of course
you
not.
know, I mean, I'm still, like, I'm hopeful it's gonna be good. It's got like all the same developers as who was it? Who was it? Was it StarCraft?
Something like that. Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was StarCraft. And if it was StarCraft, then yeah, this game is definitely in pretty decent hands. A lot better hands than Square Enix was with Avengers. So I'm hopeful that it may not be necessarily my style of game, but it will be a game I feel will be critically acclaimed to an extent. And I'm definitely gonna check it out. I might not. It's probably not a day one buy for me because I've already spent all my money on Gotham Knights and Ghost Simulator. But
Yeah, yeah.
no, I'm
I mean, it's definitely
I spent
worth
$80
like
on the collector's edition to Ghost Simulator.
yeah, as you're known to do. But yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I got the statue. Steelbook.
this would be one of those games I'd buy within the week. Probably not day one, but I mean, I'm tempted to try it out, even though I'm not really big on the whole, card uh, gameplay type thing. But
Yeah.
I like the aesthetic of it. I like the idea of the Midnight Suns. So it's weird that I'm more excited for this than I am for some other games that are on this list. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the trailer. So hopefully it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna wait for reviews before I end up just buying it. If it turns out just be like kind of mediocre, then I'm gonna wait for a huge sale drop, like a huge price drop. But if it ends up being like really good, then maybe I'll buy it like a few weeks after it comes out.
Yeah. Okay. Um, let's talk about. Have you guys heard about the Quarry at all?
I have not.
No.
What?
Actually, I've played it.
You played the Quarry?
My brother got it, and I've played.
I knew motherfucker's not even out yet.
No, it is.
It's
It's
out.
out. Yeah, it's out.
it is.
It is. It's out.
Joke's on you, Alter.
I had to play it because
What is it?
it's modeled after like classic slashers. Set a summer camp or whatever.
I've never heard of the game. So
It's
would
made
you
by,
recommend
It has Dewey. It's Dewey in
It's
it.
Dewey in it. It's made by the same people who made Until Dawn, and it's very much like a not a sequel, but a kind of successor to that. Like it's very much in that same style.
It's very much a spiritual successor.
yeah, basically the same thing that Clitoris Project was with Dead Space.
I think the Quarry is really good from what I've played of it.
How much is it? Like, is it like a $60 game?
I don't think it was an excessive amount.
Probably like
It didn't cost that.
My wallet's hurting from all the Shredder's Revenge and Goat Simulator.
it's probably like I don't know, it's $50. I'd say around that range. I don't imagine
It
it'd be
had
full
Ted
price.
Raimi.
Yeah, I'll probably wait for a price
has
drop. Though.
Ted
But it sounds
Raimi.
cool. It sounds cool from how you're describing it.
Yeah.
It's Ted Raimi in it.
Like I watched,
and that man
like
is
I
the
watched,
most creepiest place.
like I watched a stream
Got
of
Sam
this.
Raimi in it.
Ted Raimi, his
Ted
brother.
Raimi. Remember, how about Green Meanie?
Some food got poisoned.
I'm a little nauseous, yeah.
But I watched a stream of it and like it looked good. Like I
I think it's an excellent game.
okay.
I just want to say one more thing. It's hip, it's new, it's now. Okay. Go
And
back to
how?
your regular scheduled broadcast.
Nice. Okay, so
I'm tired. I'm wasted. It's gonna be Marvel after the Cuphead stream, where he's just downing
I'm
vodka.
tired. I'm wasted.
Got his bottle of Tito's.
I love you, Arthur.
So, how many of you guys have played the Saints Row games? I'm just
I have
curious.
not. I have not
Me,
actually ever
bro.
played Saints Row.
Oh my god, I love Saints. Okay. I have a whole relationship with Saints Row, so I know you're gonna talk about it. I already downloaded the character customization thing demo that they put out,
Is it any good?
and I gotta say,
What
pretty
exactly is Saints
underwhelming.
Row about? Because I've always wanted to get into it, but I
GTA
really
with
don't know.
superpowers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically over the top GTA.
It was like the main GTA, like it was the GTA competitor for a while, and then they ended up just like with every installment, they just got further and further away from Grand Theft Auto. Or like Saints Row 4, which was the last one, was just straight up just what if you were Homelander?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you've watched that show.
Yeah, because in like the first two, it was very, GTA-esque, where it's like gangs fighting in the streets and whatnot, and it's like it still happens in the later
I mean,
games, but
they
like
do have similarities though, like with how their open world and their humor is.
Yeah.
And they're always compared to each other.
But yeah, like
It
they
just
go.
kind of sucks that we're getting a Saints Row before we're getting GTA 6.
Yeah, I mean this new one, like I remember when the reveal trailer came out, a lot of people were hating on it, but I didn't mind it, and like I'm not a connoisseur of
I'm still
Saints
hyped that
Row.
we're getting a new one just because
Yeah.
of how much I love the series.
It's like I'm not a connoisseur, but I am interested in like actually diving into this series of games. Like it looks good, and hopefully this new one actually is.
I am the Saints Row connoisseur. I am the Grand Theft Auto ripoff person. All right. I've played every open world sandbox game under the belt. You guys ever played Crackdown?
My friend, I was at a friend's house and we played Crackdown. So
It's the greatest game ever made. Now, have you ever played True Crime Streets of LA? That's the second greatest game ever made.
yeah, I mean, it can't
And
beat
there's like
Shredder's
Sleeping Dogs
Revenge
on
and
that.
Gotham
This
Knights,
this
right?
is my favorite subgenre video game. Yeah, Gotham Knights is pretty much just Grand Theft Auto, but Nightwing.
Yeah.
No, but unironically, I've played way too many games that are very similar to Grand Theft Auto. Like that is probably like not even exaggerating. My favorite subgenre is just Grand Theft Auto type games
hmm
because it's just its own subgenre at this point.
Have you played Destroy All Humans by chance? Because I know it's in that subgenre.
Destroy All Humans?
Yeah.
Not yet. I've seen people play it, and by people I mean you.
Yeah.
But I haven't played it myself. No, I want to though.
It's a lot of fun.
I almost bought it, but I ended up passing up on it, and I instead bought Control.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They remade the first game, and there's a remake for the second game coming out this summer too. So, and they're cheap too. Like it's not full price games or anything. So, they're definitely worth getting into. Okay.
I'll check them out. I'll add it to the list of 12 of like the 20 games that I'm gonna buy and then never play.
Yeah.
Put it on the shelf. Just have it collect disc rot.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess the last thing we'll talk about, just to kind of close this off, because there was a lot of trailers and a lot of them just weren't interesting to me.
Fucking suck.
So, one of the last things they showed off was the Last of Us Remake, now named The Last of Us Part 1.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
It's not needed.
Yeah, that's...
Especially at $70. My God.
Yeah. Yeah, you're better off just buying the remaster for $20 and just playing it on your PlayStation 5.
It's not even $20. I bought my physical copy for like $8.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't really have an opinion on it since I never really get into those games. I don't own them. So, I don't know. I
You're
feel
committing
like
a sin by not playing at least the first Last of Us. I get people not liking the second one, even though I enjoy the second one. It's not like a masterpiece or anything, but it's all right.
I like part 2 mechanically. I don't like the story at all.
The story is very like convoluted and just stupid. There's a lot of dumb parts of the story, but it's a fun game and there are some really cool moments. And I see what they're trying to get across, just they don't get it across at all.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel the same boat where this isn't needed whatsoever. Like, it's just way too early for this to be happening.
I like they didn't let leave time for the original versions to marinate. There to be a reason to do this.
I mean, the original, it's not even like 10 years old. And this remake is still happening. Which is just.
Actually,
It's just strange.
technically, it will be 10 years old by the time the remake comes out.
Well, it's coming out this fall, so. Yeah, no. But still, I think it's way too early for this, and like it's such a weird thing with these games like this and Resident Evil 4, where it's just like they don't have a reason to exist. I know a lot of people, like, especially when it comes to Resident Evil 4, it's like, oh, the game's like, PS2 era, whatever. But
I've seen a lot of people talk about how Resident Evil 4 has like really stiff controls.
yeah,
But I feel like that's part of the charm of Resident Evil 4 though. Like that's the gameplay style for Resident Evil 4.
and it still works. Like,
Which I mean,
it
I guess
still
you could
works
make the
really
same
well.
argument with you could probably still make the argument with like the original PS1 games like their charm is the tank controls.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm for Last of Us. I'm definitely not paying full price for this. Like, if I'm gonna be playing this, it's gonna be like the cheapest as cheap can go. And also, I need to get my hands on a PlayStation 5 because, goddamn, it's still not in stock yet. So, anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for Summer Games Fest. I don't know. There was stuff that I enjoyed, but a lot of it was just very like, I don't know. It didn't interest me. I'd say that for the least. But I mean, there is stuff that I'm looking forward to. Some of which has already come out, like Shredder's Revenge. But
I think like most of the
Anyways,
exciting
only games I care about are Roller Drome, Gotham Knights, Shredder's Revenge, and Goat Simulator.
I think most of the exciting games that are coming out either you know wasn't in the announcement or came out soon after.
yeah,
A Shredder's Revenge.
yeah. Swifty, what are your thoughts on Summer Games Fest as a whole?
I can't say I was like thrilled about most of it because, to be honest with you guys, my gaming like genre outlook is very like narrow. Not because I don't like a lot of games, just because I don't play a lot of games. That's really more what it is.
Yeah,
But I think everything, not everything, but for the most part, a lot of it seemed curious to me. Like, I would want to try a lot of what I saw.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
I definitely had the same feeling as you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think next year. I don't know if they're even doing one. I know they're doing E3 next year, but I don't even know if they're doing Summer Games Fest. But if they do, I'm sure we'll talk about it. But until then, yeah, that's gonna be it for the episode.
Get to it when we get to it.
Any of you have any projects that you want to talk about before we leave? Anything to plug or, you know?
I don't really have much going on. Although I will say, check out the Speaking Nerd podcast.
All right.
That's what I'm doing.
AJ, do you want to share anything?
What happened at some point. That's the gist of my life right now.
Okay. Alter. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you this Sunday. Me and Swifty have an episode all about The Boys season 1 and 2, which we'll be putting out. Which I'm really excited about because we had a fun time in that episode. So
yeah,
be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to follow us on our social media. We have Twitter and Instagram for the Speaking Nerd podcast, and of course, we have links for all our other podcasts as well. So check it out, and yeah, that's about it for the episode. We'll see you.
Everybody.
We'll see you guys Sunday and next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.